So our next speaker has actually stepped up from Air Marketing. She's flown in all the way from Exeter just for tonight's event, and I'm really impressed and proud that she's been selected by Owen Richards, her CEO, to be the speaker tonight. She's going to be talking about why knowing nothing about sales has helped her become a successful BDE. So Katelyn Tomlinson, BDE, you're up for 7 minutes. Congratulations. Round of applause, please. Well done. Good luck.
Hi everyone, my name is Katelyn. I started my journey at Air 4 months ago, straight from college at 18. So a little bit about Air. We are a outsourced end-to-end marketing and SDR agency where we work with lots of different customers, B2B, in generating leads on their behalf. So when I first heard about this event, I wanted to have a little look into it, so I took to LinkedIn and YouTube, and this is where I found Chloe's speech from last year, all about imposter syndrome. And I think that's a very interesting topic, and listening to all of you guys that I've been networking with today, I'm very glad that my speech is all about how I knew nothing about sales, or that is how I would be feeling right now. So going from college straight into working, I knew if I wanted to have a good time, I had to go to the right place. Just like if I wanted to go out, wanted to go to a club, I'd want to find the best place with the best music and the best atmosphere. Finding a job shouldn't be that much different. The best company with the best prospects and the best culture. And of course, a place where you can learn and progress, and I combine the two. I go out on a Thursday, but never late for the Friday meeting in the morning, of course. So when I first told my friends about becoming a BDE, they thought I was mental, straight from college, and they saw sales as this big, scary thing. But I don't really see it like that. I see it as quite similar to day-to-day life. Anybody who is an SDR or a BDE, or anyone who makes cold calls really, will know that challenge number one is gatekeepers. If I were to call the doctors up and say, "Hi, my name's Katelyn, I'm calling from my house to speak about the benefits of getting an appointment with Dr. Smith. Can I speak with him, please?" I wouldn't, that would be strange. So I would just say, "Hi, I'm looking to speak with Dr. Smith, thank you." Selling should be no different. Talk to those gatekeepers like you would in real life. Be polite, be direct, ask for what you want, and you have so much more chance of getting it. Of course, we can all catch people at awkward times when they don't really want to speak with you. However, I still believe that cold calling is better than email outreach, as it can take weeks to respond and communicate through emails. And if you're catching somebody at the wrong time, at least they're still on the phone with you. You can rearrange, you can try and pitch yourself there. If my best friend calls me while I'm making dinner, it's an annoying time, but if she has something exciting to say, important to say, I'll make time to hear it, and more importantly, I'm going to want to hear it. And from going back to email outreach and versus cold calling, I think that I've generated almost 70 leads in my first 4 months at Air, and not one of them have been through email. So I think it's just persistence and catching people at the right time. Now, I admit I did get lucky with this lead. However, I was dialing a couple of months back, and I caught someone at what would feel like the worst possible time. They were on the side of the road because their minibus had just broken down, and luckily, I was dialing on a finance campaign. So I shoot my shot and I said, "Sounds like you need a new minibus." And he did. So from having the confidence to ask that slightly cheeky question, we had a great conversation, built great rapport, and I referred him on to some funding that for a minibus that won't leave him stranded on the side of the road. So I appreciate that not all calls go this well, but there are two surefire ways to never get a lead. And this is not speaking to anyone or being incredibly annoying when you do. So just be brave, jump into the deep end of the pool, and remember you always have your tools as well, your USPs, your call scripts, LinkedIn, anything. But also remember to be yourself and to be genuine, because DMs, anybody that you speak with will just appreciate an honest conversation. I think coming straight from college, it would be very easy to feel intimidated by our DMs, by senior execs and everyone that we speak with. However, if you just find something interesting to speak about, and most of the time for them, it's their company or themselves, so you can always find that common ground. We have all come here today from many different industries, big, small, all sorts. But one thing that I'm sure we all have in common is some days we feel like we're absolutely smashing it, and some days we feel like we're really not. And I think on those days, it's really important to take accountability of your own positivity and your own mindset. And as much as I'm grateful, of course, for my colleagues who do help me out on the bad days, I do think it is important to be in control of your own mindset. So, all joking aside, as I do believe that sales is just like day-to-day life, I am very fortunate to have joined a company who has invested so much time in training and development, and all my colleagues who took time out of their days to coach and support me, which is why I think events like today are so important. So thank you very much to James and the Sales Confidence team for organising this today, and Owen, our founder at Air, for allowing me to come and speak with you and networking with you all tonight. So thank you very much.